I don't care, man. The ceiling fan is what I'm gonna do. You're making me go nutty. I don't like myself that much. I don't mean my music. I mean I just don't like myself. I'd say my music's pretty good. I don't like me because I have to say I like my own music. People are like, you have to like yourself, you know. It's like, no, actually, other people have to like your stuff. I can't. I'm not gonna buy my own stuff, man. I probably wouldn't. It's free on YouTube. Why would I buy it? Bitcoin, you have to replace it and go, cryptocurrency, what's up? I was curious how much that was bothering you. I was curious. Yeah, you. I was wondering where you went. It's the kitten. It's the kitten. You should be on TV. You should be on TV. Ooh, I'm on TV. You want to see yourself? Don't squiggle. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. All big and grown up. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I'll put you down. So that does set you off. Oh well. I'll have to let her come into hiding in a second. I guess we won't play for very long. Gonna have to go acoustic. Yeah, we need sponsorship. Maybe that's what I should look for in my music. Don't try to find an audience, just find a sponsor. You know, a benevolent source of money would be cool. I often think of it as the government paying me. Government pays for me to play music all day. Seems like a waste, what can I say? Government fat's much like government cheese. I want it all, and I said please, give me government cheese. Government cheese, cheese, cheese. I'll take all your cheese. I want all your cheese, man. Give me your cheese. Give me your cheese. I got some depressing lyrics. Well, they're not depressing, but they're twisted, man. I don't like heaven and hell bullshit, right? But like, I'm caught up in the middle of it, I feel like. You know? Darkness and demons all around me, I'd say. I can't hear them or see them, but they won't go away. Okay? Those are the lyrics that I came up with as a result of, set to this music, the music of this song. I can remember it. Going down that muddy water, sinking down in that muddy grave. Darkness and demons all around me, I'd say. I can't hear them or see them, but they won't go away. Ooh, I got something else lined up. I can't wait. I can't wait. This is gonna be exciting. I think I'll save much time than I usually save. Because like, if I don't play guitar, I can't do it. Tuesday. Did I miss acoustic night? I need to practice for acoustic night. Oh crap. Messing with more than just a friend of mine. We shared the good times in the bed. And I can't remember the chords to it at all. Dag nabbit. Long ago, I don't remember when. I say I lost my only friend. Said she died, you songs, maybe 4. 3 to 4 songs. 3 to 4 songs. 3 to 4 songs. Alright, this one I decided was about Mary, but it was actually entitled Bonnie's Song. Because I thought she had a brain and could tell when there was something good in front of her. But never what we think they are. People are never what they think they are. We think they are. They never really are, actually. We tend to get deluded into believing they're what we think they are, and really they're going to be what they think they are in the end. They're not going to be what you think they are. I guess there's a lesson in that. I should remember that. I'll probably forget it. She never lets me go. She never lets me go. She never lets me go. Maybe I should. She holds me like she's got her arm wrapped around the whole world. She holds me like she's got her arm wrapped around the whole world. She holds me like she's got her arm wrapped around the whole world. Where am I to go? I know I ain't no good for her. I know I ain't no good for her. I know I ain't no good for her. But I got love. I can do that one maybe, because that one's easy in my brain. That one's easy pleasies in my brain. That's like, that would be no problem sweating under a light in front of an audience. You know, maybe I can go for old chromatic. I can go for an old traditional one everybody's heard. Well, here we go. This one goes with today because the clouds are around, and when it says the gates froze, I think it's froze with rust because we're not really where it's probably froze with snow. Clouds so swift, rain won't lift, gate won't close, railings froze. Get your mind off with the time, you ain't going nowhere. Ooh, right behind, tomorrow's the day my bride's gonna come. Oh, we gonna fly down in the easy chair. I don't care how many letters they sent. Morning came and morning went. I got your money and I got your tent. You ain't going nowhere. Ooh, right behind. Tomorrow's the day my God's gonna come. Oh, we're gonna ear, just ringing, oozing or something. It's like, I hate when it starts to feel like there's just like something crawling around in there. It's just earwax moving, getting warm from the sounds. Just, I don't know, it's something weird like that. And then I need to do another non-cover. I need to do as many originals as possible because right now nobody really hangs out up there and goes except for people who are like trying out material and like to hear new material more than they want to hear covers, but some people like to hear covers. Yeah, mixture. We've been making a sour version of Knocking on Heaven's Door. No, we're not. You know what we're gonna play? Maybe we could play that. Yeah. See if you don't get this one. How's it start? There it is. There it is. It starts with that. Reggae version of it, a key, wherever that is, the key what that was. At the club so I can go out and play and have a couple beers and some french fries. You got $15 to pay for me to go play guitar for 4 songs that I'd gladly play for you live. No, just bring the french fries. No, let's go to Smiley's Cafe. I gotta come up with some music to play other than what I normally play, man. Or what I've played Armed Number Woman and Haggard. All my friends are gonna be strangers, and I played I can play Folsom Prison Blues. I'm playing too sloppy to keep playing. That is what I just determined. I'm just grabbing at any string I can get my hands on. I'm playing too sloppy. I play sloppy all the time though, you know that? Because nobody really ever listens too often. And so I'm just getting in the habit of being like, well, you know, I know what I want to hit. I don't care if I actually hit the right string. I know what string I want to hit. Somehow that's supposedly enough. You know, we can still talk, you know, about what's going on, you know, and I don't know what's going on because I'm living in the dark. I've been watching a bunch of Fox News and Fox and Friends and their ongoings. They're talking about Trump. I've never seen it so bad that we talk about just the president. We don't talk about what's going on, you know. We talk about what's going on with the president. It's like, can we talk about just what's going on? Like, you know, in the news, what's going on? Like, we got some wildfires we can't put out. We got some firefighters, they're trying to put it out. And it's burned so many acres, and it's going to burn this many before we think we can get it put out. And it's going to make this much pollution, it's going to cause this many clouds, it's going to be the weather, and then we can talk about the weather because we always want to talk about the weather, you know. And then like, we could talk about weather balloons and talk about aliens for a while and life on other planets, and then talk about how, well, sometimes we just think life means anything that has an element of oxygen in it. So therefore we could, of course, conceivably find life, but it wouldn't be intelligent life. Well, I don't know what you're going to deem intelligent life, because I've seen some mold spores figure some stuff out and get some growth going, you know? Some colonies of mold even have some brains. Takes enough spores, but you get enough spores, they manage to accomplish an end and for themselves. But leaving that aside, that's, you know, big picture stuff, you know, that's MIB information, you know, where they walk out of the locker and there's even bigger people and they're in a locker of a locker of a locker of a locker. It's the concept there is the, you know, thing gets bigger, and it's like that, and, you know, these insects and people and stuff, and we're in lockers, man. I mean, we're not really figurative lockers. Matricized lockers, probably, even. But not really, because not everything's digital. Everybody thinks digital is the way everything is now just because we use digital. When really, it's still got to be a wave. In fact, if we talk about waves, right, I think about light, whether it's a wave or is it digital. And, you know, we really don't know yet. Because every time we measure it tighter and tighter and tighter, we go, okay, well, we're down so tight it's digital. And then they get a little tighter and they go, oh, it's a wave again. And then they get a wave and they go, oh, it's digital. We measured it even tighter into digitalness. And it keeps going back and forth, I think. I think that's what's happening with that. I still would argue in the eventuality of it, it's a wave. Everything's a wave. Because that would be like saying things don't leave a trace. Everything leaves a trace, you know. Except the past and the future. They don't really leave a trace. They seem to be nominally not there. Which would mean that, I don't know, what the hell. That was just a backwards ass thinking of nothing. But I like backwards ass thinking of nothing. I just happen to be staring at some knives I've got. Let's see some knives I've got. These are really crazy knives. I got them from my mom. They're from my grandpa. But okay, so that's a knife. That's a pretty basic, normal knife. But then there's like, wow. I mean, that knife is like really long, and it's a vegetable knife of some kind. I don't know. I find it funny. I can't survive in the workplace. One of my last jobs was working in a mill. And everybody walked around with knives, and I'm like, they already gave me scissors. So if you really want to go at it, I got scissors. I mean, I'm crazy like that. I'll use what I got. I don't need extras, you know. But they all had knives, like, you know, so like things came to, you know, blows or fisticuffs, you could pull a knife on somebody even, conceivably. And it's like, why would you do that? Why would you think it mattered that much that you had to knife somebody? You know? Really? I gotta get some coffee and I'll talk real loud. You know, but that's the way they thought about it in the mill, you know? And I was like, I can't work in this atmosphere of violence. You know? Because I'm not gonna behave that way. And like I said, as it was already a dastardly thought, you know, that I'm like, well, I got scissors. I don't like thinking like that. That's no fun. That's not a job. I'm there to make cloth, man. Not have fisticuffs and talk about knives. I don't get it. I don't like the idea of causing injury or bodily harm to somebody permanently. No, I'll tie somebody up and sit on them. I don't mind that. I think that's sometimes it's what you gotta do if they get you with a knife or try to. You gotta tie them up, let them chill out. But it's crazy, and I can't think of another situation. But it just seemed like it was that and violent and crazy and people were just not mellow, man. Yeah, you gotta be cool. I don't know what the kitten's doing now. She certainly didn't like the music, did she? She's not too crazy about that. She heard it and she bolted. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? She probably crawled under the coffee table. She can fit all the way under a 2-inch space under my coffee table. She crawls up under there. Ah, we have 2 visitors. Yeah. Yo, what's up? That is what is. We're just chilling. We were playing guitar. We do that most often, but today we're chilling because the kittens decided she kind of was annoyed by it. Okay, something nice about Donald Trump. His first name matches another guy's name whose last name is Duck. Who has an uncle named Scrooge McDuck. And Scrooge McDuck, Uncle Scrooge McDuck, right? Because I'm one of the nephews of nephews. I'm like a second nephew or something. But yeah, Scrooge McDuck is cool because he built everything off of a dime, man. A thin dime. Yeah, but no, really, I did because he did it off of a dime, man. I did say that. I mean, I'll tell you, if you want to talk about somebody and money, and that's Donald Trump, maybe maybe he's got a way with money and how to lose it and how to blame it on other people and then go bankrupt and then still have money because he's a businessman and that's, what they do is take out loans that sometimes don't work out. But, all in all, I'd say the real clincher there is Scrooge McDuck did it all on one dime, dude. And he has a nephew named Donald, and maybe that's Donald Trump. I don't know, but that's really what it is. Do I think he's the greatest president in history? Boy, no. I mean, he's not done. I mean, but in history, the history is a long time, and history is in the future too. And the history is in the future too. The history is in the future. He built a brand. That's where he really made all of his money. He's made all of his money off of that brand. Being a brand, becoming a brand. That's honestly, I think that's where he made his money. But, I mean, I don't have a beef with him. He's all right. But he's not a shining example of a man. He's got divorces and such, and he's got he's probably got illegitimate kids, and he's probably ignoring or something. I mean, he's not 100% of a man. He's doing all right. He's a president. I don't know where he served in the military, but I think the commander in chief, should serve in the media. I mean, in the military, not in the media. He should serve in the military, not in the media. As a matter of fact, would be more it. I mean, I really think the commander in chief should actually be, chief of some kind. He should be in there. I mean, he's not a bad guy. He's just not he's not a perfect guy. He's human, and he admits to being human. So I mean, I give him credit for that. I give him props for that. He's a little bit arrogant. I don't like redheads in general, male or female. They think they're special for some reason because they have red hair. It's like, yeah, so does somebody else. You ain't that special. I don't care about your red hair. Get over it. They all suffer from that. They get it when they're a kid, and they keep it for the rest of their lives. I've seen it. you know. Yeah, well, I'm not saying things are bad, you know. With his present leadership, he's not doing anything to screw things up and make things stupid. You know, I haven't heard about the EPA coming out with new regulations and crap to slow down automobiles, but they might as well. Now they have to talk about like it drives itself because they go as fast as you want them to. You know, 200 mile per hour production car is not a big deal. But yep, well, I haven't even been paying attention to Rand. I was getting sick of listening to Rand Paul, and Rand I like. You know, none of them suit me. None of them suit me because they're not doing exactly what I think ought to be done. You know, I mean, I mean, I don't want to be me. I've been told being me is too rude, right? I mean, I'm even afraid to be me. But you know what? I'll come out. I'll come out and tell you guys. We'll see if see how it suits people, man. But see, I want leadership. I want somebody who comes out and says, "Hey, abortion's bad. We're gonna do away with it. Hey, sodomy, it's bad. We're gonna do away with it." You know, somebody who really comes out and is like, "We don't like this shit. We don't need this shit." I can think of other shit, you know, but those are some big ones that always stand out in my brain. I lost somebody. Lost somebody. Well, too bad. Do away with it. I want some real leadership. Trump is great. Trump is great. Yeah. I don't know. But I mean I don't like that stuff, you know. I think they need to do away with it. The stuff that's going on. That was fun. We went on some we're on some Trump stuff. You hate liberals. Well, gee, I wonder why. I don't mind being liberal. I'm pretty liberal about my biz, but I don't like progressives or something. I don't like a lot of people. I don't know what you want to call them. Call them people. I don't like a lot of people. There's a lot of people I don't like. I love everybody, but there's a lot of people I don't like. You know. No, not really. Like I said, I don't mind liberals, and I'm liberal, and I'm not any of those things. I'm very liberal by the definition of the real word, lowercase. Now uppercase, like political party, maybe different, but lowercase liberal, you know, just like, hey, you know, do your thing, do what you want to do. Oh, you want to do heroin? Let's make it legal. I'm pretty liberal. Or like you want over the counter drugs, like other over drugs to be over the counter too. Let's make them all over the counter. They're just drugs. Look them up on the internet and take what you need. You know, do your research. You know. Well, yeah, like I said, you're looking at liberals, capital L, as and also as a political party or political wherewithal. I'm just saying liberal, which it's okay to be liberal about your business. It means that you like are okay with liberty. Um, I learned a long time ago we can't. This notion that there's freedom, you're not free in America. You're not free. People are like freedom. No, no freedom. Because if you're free and I'm free, we're gonna tread on each other, and we can't tread on each other. And so really, we only have liberty. I can do what I want to so long as it doesn't impede you, and you can do what you want to as long as it doesn't impede me. And that's liberty, not freedom. You know, and it's okay to do that. But I know what you're talking about. I mean, like I said, I just don't like a lot of people. There's some people who are conservatives who are like, it's okay to plug your wife in the butt. Just, you know, it happens in your own bedroom. What happens in your own bedroom is your own business because you're a married couple and whatever. That may be true, but it's still sodomy and it's gross. And I think you're gross for it. So don't bring it up. Keep it in your bedroom. If you really got to go there, with something like that. I just don't buy this stuff. People are weird, man, and that's even like your diehard conservatives and stuff. The world is a messed up place, and there's a lot of people that I just don't like, or activities of people I don't like, or ideas of other people I don't like. You know, I was just thinking about the fact that something's communistic structure, and it's been ingrained in us to like buy it and go along with it. Oh yeah, maybe it was Star Trek. Man, no, see, where I'm from, we're neither, because I don't vote. I don't vote. So it's not a republic or a democracy. It's land, and I live on it. End of story.